Hey, and welcome back to another reading. I'm so grateful that you are here, and feel free to subscribe, like this video, comment what resonates with you. And I'm going to read a Celtic Cross style of reading here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with what is at the heart of the matter of this reading. And I feel this so strongly is the Three of Wands here. So going out into the world, feeling like you need to do something new, experience something new, experience something that you haven't experienced before. And I feel like this is something you have already began. It's something you've already started on. And with this energy, you have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe at this time you feel maybe a financial burden at this time, or maybe a lack of resources, and that isn't stopping you from doing this. And I think you know that the universe will provide for you what you need, and it wants you to take this step and this journey, and everything else will unfold as it is supposed to. And this could also be a sign to loosen up in your world. And you know, I'm getting that some of you may be people who are usually quite disciplined and perfectionistic, or you like a challenge, and you're capable of handling challenges. But what I'm getting with this Three of Wands is that not only are you going to be experiencing something new, you're going to go about it in a completely new way than you are used to. And that is through taking the easy route. Not being lazy, but taking the easy route. Noticing what feels easy to you and go with that energy. And for an example here, oftentimes, in my experience, I like to make music and I like to play guitar. As you can see, I have some in the back here. And for a long time, I was putting this pressure on myself of needing to learn more and practice more, and trying to, write my own things. And this pressure was so stressful to me that it wasn't fun. I just didn't want to even pick up the guitar or anything. And once I sort of let myself be free from that mindset, I had fun. And when I was just playing with no expectation, and I just allowed myself to experiment, if something came of it, cool. Usually nothing did, and I just chose to be okay with that. And when I chose to have that mindset of it feeling easy, it became really fun. And then when it became fun, I became more creative, because I wasn't trying to force a certain outcome. I was just creating what came to mind at the time, and it was just, it totally changed my practice and my habit with that. And I'm getting that is definitely a part of this message for you, is to really find where you can have more fun and find where it feels easy, because that's your path at this time. And I definitely feel like you're going to be heading into a very busy time of your life. We have the Two of Pentacles here. So you are going to have so much going on in your life. You're going to almost feel like you're juggling it, And I feel like you're going to be experiencing a change of fortunes. And it's going to be so abundant. It's going to be coming from all different directions, and maybe in ways that are going to surprise you. And you're going to have options, is what I'm hearing with this. You're going to have options of how you want to choose to make this money. And it is definitely coming in for you quickly. We have two sixes here. We have two, so 222 or 666 is sort of like this first victory energy. And I feel like you already have that. Like you have started building something and now you are expanding. So whatever this is for you, I would love to hear what it is. Feel free to comment it down below. And we have just so much eager energy, or sort of, I want to say ferocious energy. You know, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, which is all very heroic energy of going after what you want, going for what you want here. And this is definitely a Wands and Pentacle heavy reading. You may be feeling like through this change that you're experiencing, right? So you've already kind of had this excitement of, you know what, I'm deciding I'm going to completely change myself and change my life. And I am going to build myself a cocoon. And I feel like you had this realization or revelation and you did that. You started building this cocoon and it felt so good. You knew it was the right choice. And you were like, oh my goodness, I'm making progress. And then once you finished, it got dark, right? And that's when things kind of went inward with yourself. I think you've been experiencing a sort of emotional turmoil at this time, or just not necessarily confusion about your path, because I think you still know your objective and where you want to go, but you kind of feel confused about what's going on because you're like, this doesn't really add up with where I see myself going. And just something here that's important to remember is that you're going to be breaking out of this cocoon. I feel like you're already starting to, or like an egg hatching. And once you do, you're going to be a butterfly. So that transformation is happening, even though you maybe can't see it quite in this moment. And, but during this time, it's important not to doubt yourself, and it's important to continue encouraging yourself and knowing that the universe and your spirit guides and your angels are with you at this time, and they want you to talk to them because they will give you signs, and those signs are confirmation to validate and encourage you that you are on the right path, even though you can't see at this time. And you may be sort of fighting in your environment because your environment is changing, is what I'm getting here. So maybe you're having some sort of upheaval in your life with relationships. So people that you are around every day, it could be co-workers, it could be friendships, it could be close relationships, family, you know, however that comes out for you, you'll have to let me know. But that is a part of the process because you're elevating and you're turning into that butterfly. You won't be earthbound anymore, you know, as a caterpillar. You're actually gonna have wings, and you're gonna be able to expand your life and your world and experience the world in a completely new way. So butterflies may be signs for you at this time. You may be seeing them around, and you're being encouraged at this time to trust your intuition, even though you can't see, but to trust your intuition, and it will guide you of which way, you know, if you're feeling stuck between options or a decision, it will help guide you of which way you need to go. But I'm also getting here that leaning into your emotions is going to be key. And I think processing our emotions at this time is very important. But I think for where we're trying to expand to, leaning into your emotions is the key, because I think that a lot of you are very, very creative, or you're healers, or you're people who are very empathetic but can pick up the energy of the people around you or the things around you, and you're able to capture it in some way and express it. And that is what you are meant to do here in this lifetime, and that is what you are meant to do on this path. You're meant to express this energy that you're able to perceive. And that is going to bring you in this change, and it's going to turn you into this butterfly, and it's going to make you more independent, and you're going to be able to travel, and it's going to bring in options for you. It's going to bring in money for you, expansion. And I think it ties back to just really making sure it's an authentic, coming from an authentic place. I totally lost my train of thought there, but making sure it's coming from an authentic place within yourself. And let's see here, we have this shadow coming out for you today. So number 31. Gaia pulls the veil of the universe high into the heavens to reveal the lines of moons spinning down the Milky Way from dark to full and back again. Her action turns around, giving us the time to delineate between the waking moments and the dreamlike states that murmur into our ears. The shadow phase of the moon provides us with the perspective to see clearly. Use this time to discern reality from imagination. When the planet is in its shadow phase, it is a powerfully magical time that allows us to see. It is an honor to gain access to the dreams of the universe. Use this time wisely. Follow your dreams and allow the childlike magic to flow into your life. Wow, and I didn't even mention this, but you had the Six of Cups, which is where you're trying to ascend to, which is all about, you know, childlike joy and childlike energy. So that's just really incredible. And I do feel like you're in that shadow, you're in that cocoon, you can't see, but that is going to be actually a powerful time for you to gain insight, because even though you can't see necessarily with your physical eyes, the universe is gifting you with so many answers, and it's maybe coming in your dreams at night, or when you're out for walks, or when you're meditating. And I would definitely encourage you to take advantage of this at this time. It's definitely a gift at this time. And I remember what I was going to say with the Knight of Cups here about making sure that this energy is authentic, and I think a way to know that it's authentic is that it feels easy. It doesn't feel forced. You know, of course we have certain expectations and goals to reach. Try to just let those exist, but let them float away when you're actually practicing, and just find when you are practicing things, what feels easy and what feels good, what afterwards fills you up. It gives you energy, and that's going to help you find your answer and find your path here. So this is a really powerful, beautiful reading. I'm so excited for you on this journey and to see where you end up. And I am just wishing you all the best. I'm so grateful that you watched my video and are supporting me. This is my dream. This is my vision. This is what fills up my cup. And I'm a growing channel, so any subscribes, likes, comments mean so much to me at this time. And, you know, I would love to reach 50 subscribers. You know, my next goal after that is 100, and I'm just so grateful to be here. And if you see this, you're truly meant to, because again, I am a growing channel, so this is for you. And yeah, I'm just getting 222, 444, 1111, 1010. Those are the numbers that are coming to me at this time. And maybe yellow roses for you is an important sign. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.